My company's Black Series Edition LLC. Gotta have these talks with myself from time to time. Well, basically, better ways to utilize my time, not wasted on dumb nonsense. Yeah, it upsets me that these people want in, attack my company. Anybody would be upset. They want to do what I want to do. And, had no disrespect for anything that I put together, or hard work that I put in to do what I had to do at the end of the day. And they want me to be bothered by it. I'm sorry if it comes up in videos from time to time, but yeah, these people did some real dirty stuff to me. Thank you, Jesus. But I'm happy because the Lord's going to see it all through. And I'm going to get exactly what I asked for and what I would need to close this. And for right now, I was down over with some friends and family, and they weren't doing much, and I usually don't do much for my birthdays anyway. I really don't. I'd rather be working on my birthday because, again, I like to get as much as I can done, especially on the stuff we're doing right now. I need to get as much as I possibly can done. This is not treats, this is Doritos. Would you like some Doritos? No, you're not going to eat this, right? Okay, good. And I want to work more on my new technology I have over here. I got a lot I'm going to be investing in on this. All right. Let me check for this. Copyright free loft music. No, it's copyright free loft. Loft music, copyright loft. I definitely covered that. That was great. All right. Oh, I forgot. You're running completely separately. Fire stick isn't over there. Fire stick is over there. Where's you go? Looks like they're good. YouTube. YouTube. Where she is. Oh, like I said, they're not in the program. Hey, listen. Morning, paper. I got work to do today. No time for it. Much to do. Samsung demonstrations. came over every time doing his research for me. And what else I want to upgrade on my new technology. Everything's documented. And get me one of these screens set up. I'll be the first one with it. It won't be out until 2025, but I plan to have mine already. And we're still at 10%. So the technology should be out around 2025. Right now, I'm going to have the only test of it at 100% until we get ready to launch it. Means even though I have one, it's not going anywhere. We have to make sure it's properly tested, it works perfectly fine, and then with that shipping cost on the cost of roughly, I would say the screen can be running with $2,700 to about $3,000 for it. I just watch the TV again. Roughly around that price, what they're probably going to cost. 36 by 72 inch swing. I'll be roughly 81 inches. very high, rather than negative. The application, still, like I said, it's not even done. Nowhere near done. It was basically a 10% product. Nowhere near done. Underneath the surface here, 36 by 72 is what we want to start the starting point of the screen. That's the size we want to go with first. Depends on what the sticker costs, but roughly I would say around $27 to around $2,000 for it. I might bring in this stripper. I actually got a stripper I do like. That would work perfectly for this screen. Don't get lost in it, but customized boxes, but get all the trademarks, copyright, patent, all finished. That's custom boxing for it. Star Wars, Outer Space, Dogfight. I'm going to have to get a system there, one right there, and one in the middle, so I can have equal surface equals here, and that way they start the screen to produce off the right surface. Not sort of massive difference, that's what I want to do. I don't want the background drop in here because again, they're too big and small. Way too big. Oh, I forgot. This has to come out of the case and charge this one. What about the other one? Let's see how far is this one from that one. Should have longer foot. I don't know why I didn't go longer for this one. We need to get a 6 charging unit over here. We're going to put our stuff in and just charge everything from there. Alright, let me see. from there to there. That's charging what? This is charging. What is this thing charging, by the way? Get. Let go. Alright, so let's see. Where are you going to? We're charging the mouse. Is the mouse still charging? I should not be still charging. Here. Oh, you're leaving here. Okay, cool. How does that work? Just watching the work like. You want to do what you got to do, buddy. Sorry, I'd rather be doing this than a birthday party. That's why I tell people don't plan anything. Never plan anything because I'm always working on something. That's your line 20 minutes before, isn't it? Yeah. I'm glad to be working. Things done. Ooh, chicken. Already weatherproof, but this company is weatherproof. Rust resistant. Mm-hmm. Here, it's all washed out. And then it transfers to the screen, comes to life, and continues to wash as it goes around. This is going to be a fantastic way to sell our technology because it comes down to exactly what I said. Without your screen, your projector doesn't even work. So all that calibrating nonsense and ambient light controlled environments, you're wasting your time. You are. You're not going to fix any of that. The screen has to do it. Starting point is going to be roughly $2,700, $3,000, depending on what the same deductible ship. I'll give it a roundabout. Anything else after that will be customization. The biggest we're going to make it is 36 by 72, which is the surface we have over there. Anything else is customization. I know people that are willing to spend a lot of money for this thing. We are not on a 4K or 1080p projector or an XGA 720p projector. $10. That's a big impact. Burning fireplace. How we're going to advertise the technology, we'll make sure there's always a white surface behind it,
show up the massive difference. Okay, that's what really I'm on is the record. Everybody has a white screen.
I'll be sending these over to our Surface. Also, once we get these done, there'll be samples. So we'll send a sample with the Best Buy, major chains. We get this thing out into the, I want this thing mainstream, dirty. Sample sheet would probably be roughly about that size. Big enough for you to get an idea what this thing's going to look like next to your product. This is how advanced these things are. We usually don't do samples, but this one's going to have a sample next to it. You're going to see a massive difference.
Plan to send them to Disney, every place we can. That screen's going to be shipped to it. And then it's certified screen. They get to my right, keep in mind, we take out certified. So, again, we want to require those contracts. You know they got contracts over there. We want those contracts too. Our technology is far more affordable, far more advanced. Now I got to give you an envelope to one of those things. Somewhere to ship. But you want bigger sample sheets. You have to have bigger sample sheets. They get more than much what you want. Now you see the screen is only $3,000 to around $2,700 starting off 81 inches, so we have to have samples of the same. Because again,
it's a lot of money spent for the screen. It's a lot cheaper than $5,000. LG Betafish. OLED contrast demonstration.
demonstration is simple. Just read black background at all times. Background must stay black. power level test. We do 60 streams a day, which is right on the way over there. We're over 60 a day. That's not bad. You like it? Oh, you're making business. Contrast. It's trying to put in the white surface, can't read that contrast level in there. Maintain the bright level at the same time. Even the blues are faded and washed out here. It's amazing right there. Yeah, beautiful. color level test. No. Alexis, color level test. Color level test. Oh, let's see. Problem with OLED screens. Problem with OLED TV screens. Problem with OLED TV screens. Problem with OLED TV screens. This is hold on. problem?
Here's the definition of problem.
Don't need
A
it.
matter or situation
Not too
regarding
much.
is unwelcome.
Move on. Problem with OLED TV screens. Burn-in. Oh, burn-in. They have burn-in issues. OLEDs can have a few issues, including burn-ins. That's known as an image retention, and it's occurs when a group of pixels are left on it. Oh, shoot. That's not good. That's an expensive TV to have that type of problem. Are you kidding me? I've got to see this. You can turn off your TV after you leave it up for 6 hours. Are you kidding me? I had the same problems with the plasma tabs, but I don't seem to have that problem. I've got to see this. Burn in. Are you freaking kidding me? So, images can be burned into the screen. Plasma have those issues. It's a lot of money for TV to have an image burnt into your screen. That's freaking got to be jacked up. So this is it's called a burn-in. Oh, we got to go to the phone site today and have a little conversation with these guys. That much money for a TV? Anything's burn-in? Are you kidding me? To avoid burn-in, turn your TV off. You can't even burn it, so that's one thing. And let's see. TV after leaving it off for at least 6 hours. Oh my goodness. I never knew these things did that. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm by OLED TVs. You have to turn these things off and they have to be off for 6 hours. Wow. That is pretty crazy. What's this thing called? Color accuracy. Color accuracy change can shift over time, and this screen may show color evolving, which reduces image quality. Oh, interesting. Viewing angles? Are you kidding me? This thing has a viewing angle issue? OLED screens have limited viewing angles, so the picture quality changes when you look at the screen from an angle. This can be especially noticeable on larger screens. Gee whiz. Oh man. This, seriously? So bottom line is, these things kind of act like the front projection TVs back in the day. Because they had these issues. Shorter lifetime? Are you kidding? OLED screens have shorter lifetimes when in some of the display technologies, mainly due to the blue organic material used in the screens. Oh, OLED screens have poor readability in sunlight. Guess what? OLEDs basically are really badly flawed. It's a lot of money for a TV to have that kind of problem. They don't read in sunlight, so AdTech can wipe one of those out with no problem whatsoever. They have burn-in issues where basically you can burn images into the screen, which is jacked up. They have poor viewing angles. Well, I would pretty much guess the viewing angles wouldn't be that bad or good on it because, again, TVs do have an issue with viewing angles and glare. They put up a lot of glare. So, this is going to be a really easy TV to pretty much overpower and replace. That's a lot of problems. I had no idea they had that issue, and they got a short time span on the top of them too. Who the heck contacted me about bragging about having an OLED TV? Really? Projectors don't have that issue. Well, my technology doesn't have that issue. Narrow viewing cone effect? No. Being able to be affected by being read in direct sunlight? We have technology for that, so no. Shorter lifespan? No. Screen's not going to have any issues. And basically dealing with color accuracy, that's why they calibrate these things. I don't wonder why they're calibrating TVs like crazy. They calibrate the OLED so its color on an OLED screen can shift over time. And this can lead to color balding, which is reducing image quality. Really? That much money for that TV, and it has that kind of heavy flaws? These are not light flaws. These are very serious flaws. Any one of these can disrupt your picture quality. OLED screens have a limited viewing angle, so that the picture quality changes. Oh, we gotta see this on YouTube. I've gotta see this. Let's see. I've gotta see this. OLED TV viewing, narrow viewing. With that much money for a TV. OLED TV viewing angle problems. Burn-ins. Wow. This right here, everything's burn-ins. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And again, who said something about buying an OLED? I wouldn't go near anything for the 10-foot pole. Are you kidding me? Just as bad. A burn-in? Are you freaking kidding me? So you mean to tell me burn-ins, everything you need to know. You gotta worry about images burning into your screen? That's almost worse as plasma. Plasma TVs, like I said, were like that. Plasma TVs had that problem, where images can literally burn into your screen. I don't even know how you guys are gaming on these things at the end of the day. You know, game can, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. And they have poor viewing angles. They have difficult time operating in well-lit environments. It's a TV, for goodness sakes. Yeah. I'm going to pop over to the forum site and have a little conversation with them, but I never really researched, OLED TV. I really researched about OLED, the fact that it pulls that amazing contrast level. But I had no idea they were flawed like this. Yeah. $60,000 for a TV at the end of the day that has this kind of massive flaws on it. That's insane. Burn-in issues, viewing angle issues, shorter lifespan issues, poor sunlight, readability issues, and burn-ins for a TV that costs 80 grand. That's pretty bad. Extremely bad. I took to replace one of these TVs because I took to read sunlight. That is unbelievable. OLED minor burn-ins can seem like ghost-like images appearing faintly up. Gee whiz, that's messed up. Ghost-like appearances faintly visible behind other images. No matter what is playing on the screen, OLED burn-in risk is possible with any type of OLED screen. It ain't a particular screen, it's any type of screen that could have this issue. This is including smartphones, television, monitors. Oh, gee whiz. I mean, anything that's sitting there with an OLED in it basically runs the risk of having a burn-in issue. Well, that's jacked up to know. You know how much money I'm going to pay for my VR glasses? Guess what's sitting in those lenses? OLED technology. Guess what's sitting on my phone? OLED technology. That is not good at all, period. That's not something I want to hear. Because the last thing I want to do is see a ghost-like fainted image on my screen of a previous burn-in. And again, here's this funny because front projection TVs, the big ones, had this issue. That you couldn't play games on it for long periods of time because you would burn into the screen.
Plasma TVs had this problem. You would burn into the screen. So, whoever was the fellow who sat there and said, oh, I have an OLED TV. It's far more good. You know, an OLED TV wouldn't be advanced in our technology. Guess what? That thing would never burn in. You can't do that. The black rear projection technology we make can absorb sunlight, so it won't have that issue either. And they pick up on insane, you have no narrow viewing cone effect. There's no problem with color accuracy because you can't lose color accuracy because the screen puts the color into the screen and that takes it out. Oh, that's a lot of things I didn't know these things have these kind of problems. Gee whiz Louise, that is horrible. $80,000 for it. You know, this thing does the same thing as a front projection TV. You ever seen those things before? They're big, huge Panasonic Magnavox RCA giant front projection TVs. Back in the day, they were 45 and 50-inch TVs. Yeah, they had those issues. They had the issues where basically, if you played anything on it, it would burn the image into the screen. Wow. Huh. Interesting. So I guess we would be to take out an OLED easily, wouldn't we? And then you go to an issue after time, your color dulls on the screen? What the heck is that? You know, I'm sitting here reading through this. Why does your color dull on the screen? I mean, yeah, that's fantastic. That's absolutely amazing. That's absolutely amazing. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. What's the point of fixing buying that thing? Why would I buy this? This is stupid. OLED TV camera key issues including when a group of pixels, this is the burn-in. When a group of pixels are left for a long time without those pixels to remain. Oh my goodness, it does the same thing plasmas do. So if you don't know anything about plasma TVs when they came out, plasma TVs, if you left something paused on your TV, it would burn into the screen easily. So what they started doing was they started making the system that basically shuffles the pixels around, so that way they're always in motion and that way nothing can actually burn into the screen when you pause something. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's great for that. Gee whiz, that is pretty messed up. There are massive problems with OLED as gaming. I can imagine so. I can imagine so, why there'd be massive problems. You run the risk of burning into a screen. Well, that's that for that, ain't it? Yep. Oh my goodness. Some man really sent me from Doug Musco. Oh, but a PS5. I freaking am on an OLED. Yeah, PS5, yeah. Don't get me started on that console system at the end of the day. She was the lead. Both your types of technology are basically flawed. Number one, we already went over PS5 already. Nickel and dime you, compressed cases, overheating issues, too much money being charged for hard drives. It's just a freaking mess. It's a circus show with that console system, including the other one too. And the OLED TVs, what they're plagued with is pretty jacked up plagues, man. This is not good at all. This is real serious. You can't game on this thing. You burn an image, right? You pause and walk away from this. You know how much damage you'll do to your screen? And then after a while, these things start to go dull. They lose color. This is why people are calibrating these machines like crazy. I couldn't understand why there's so many calibrating just for this machine, and I don't know why. One there is. Okay, there they fixed the problem. Permanent burning is damaged. Yeah, wow. Gee whiz Louise. I gotta find somebody. You gotta show me what this thing looks like. If he's burning somebody. Let me see.
pretty bad. That is pretty bad. That reminds me of the plasmas. That's literally what it reminds me. It reminds me of plasma TVs back in the day. And the front projection TVs that had a habit of burning into the screen. That's what it reminds me of. Literally does. I think it's not worth the money. I mean, it's scary because it's in a lot of technology. I never fixed it. OLED demonstrations, okay. They got anything to fix it? Well, next time somebody wants to come and brag about having OLED TV that's better than our projection screen technology, remember this. Among the other things that you're played with, and now uniform effect, the burn-ins, color galling, color basically dulls out after a while. Narrow uniform effect affected by sunlight. And the fact that if one of the kids throw a Matchbox car through it, they're going to crack the screen. How much money does it cost you to replace an OLED screen once it's cracked? The bigger screens of the OLEDs were actually played with now on the effect. The bigger ones. That is not good. Larger screen, I have narrow viewing effect. They work well. When you get a screen, the big screens, they're not going to be to avoid sunlight in the environment. They're too big. They're definitely going to be hitting sunlight. Some kind of sunlight you can't have near the windows. I spent $80,000 for a TV. I better be able to take it outside if I want. That is for a lot of money for a TV that has that problem. Can you run the risk? The screen's colors dying out on it? Turn it off, they gotta be up for 6 hours? You can't watch TV for 6 hours. My TV paid $80,000 for. Well, on to the farm side today. Nice little conversation with the OLED owner. Said, hey, guess what? I had never researched your TV. The only thing I researched was the contrast on the TV. That's it. That's all. They had the same problem as plasma TVs. Really, you have a plasma TV. That's what they did. That's it. If you had a plasma TV, I had one. They put a skin on it. Then you burned the screen. Burn-in issues. When plasma TVs came up with screensavers, so constantly move pixels around. But that way you wouldn't have your pixels standing still, causing them to burn into the screen. They're constantly moving pixels around. So they're always removing. That thing doesn't have that technology in it. You would think for $80,000. That's insane. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. That's pretty bad. It's a shame. That's a lot of money. I want to see what these things look like. OLED burn-in. OLED burn-in. my marbles on that. I would lose my marbles. I could dish out that kind of money for a TV, and that thing took this image in. Oh yeah, I'd be upset. Yeah, let's talk about that. I would freaking lose it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That is freaking hilarious. Oh my goodness. That is, yeah, you can have your TV at the end of the day. My goodness. I knew these things had problems. I had no idea that was that bad. Really? They operate like plasmas? Plasmas do that nonsense. Old plasmas from back in the day had burning issues. Oh my goodness, that's messed up.
Hi, I'm Ryan Sebastian. You may remember me from testing my phone for LG's low level.
That is jacked. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would scream too. That's a lot of money to pay for a TV to go through that. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, whole gaming monitor had a burn-in. Sheesh.
The biggest fear most people have when using an OLED monitor as their primary display is the ever-dreaded burn-in effect. For those that don't know, the burn-in is when the microscopic LEDs that make up an organic light-emitting display end up showing the same thing on screen for a long enough time, say the Windows taskbar or a game's HUD, for example. The LEDs wear down such that no matter what they're showing, they have the silhouette of the burned-in content.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing as plasmas and front projection TVs. Front projection TVs. Let's go with these right here. These are front projection TVs. When I was a kid growing up, these are the front projections. Front projections had these issues where you could burn images. There we go. Where images would burn into your screen, because I know, because a friend of mine, they want a TV. They want a big screen TV. Here we go. Which ones is it? It's not so much to that one. It is the, let me see. Old TVs. There we go. Perfect example. That's it right there. These are the big TVs right there. They had that issue. Rear projection TV, not front, rear projection TVs. They had that issue. That if you played anything on there, gaming, you could burn the TV. So a friend of mine, he won a radio station contest, and they got one of his TVs, a 45-inch TV, and they got a Nintendo with it. And the Nintendo, we left it paused on, and it burnt an image into the screen. So every time they watched something, you had a picture of Mario on the screen. Everything they watched damaged the TV. They had that issue. And then later on, plasmas had that issue. Plasma TV suffering from burn-in. Yeah. Plasma TVs used to have this problem. This is way back. Plasma TVs can suffer from burn-in. The same thing. The same thing that the OLED
is going through, plasma TVs had them back in the day. They would definitely have the same issue. That's what I like the fact that when you come from basically around technology for a very long time, you get a chance to see all the flaws that goes wrong in the technology. And it's funny because some stuff ends up repeating the same thing all over again. I've seen burn-ins before. I've seen burn-ins with the rear projection. It's a rear projection or front projection? I think it's front projection. And the plasma TVs have it. Plasma TV, that's an old TV back in the day. So you mean to tell me that the OLED TV has that issue too? Gee whiz Louise. That's nothing new. My goodness. And somebody was there bragging about me, talking about, oh, I got a better TV. No, you don't have one because projection screens don't have that issue. Ours don't have that issue. See, I told you right there. So the plasma TVs use the screensaver. I wonder if the OLEDs have screensavers in it, because that would avoid that nonsense altogether. Man, it's a shame on how they make technology today on these advanced TVs and gaming systems that you really can't play them. If you play them, it's a gaming system. So if you play it too much, your system runs the risk of overheating, freezing, or bricking. If you play it too much, it's a game system. That's like saying if you drive a car too much, your wheels. That's the whole purpose of you buying the car, to drive from A to B. If you use it too much, it doesn't work anymore. Wow, that is freaking jacked up. But then to sit there and say that the OLED, when I saw burn-in, I was like, wow, that TV has a burn-in issue? That's old. I mean, it's old technology did that. Back in the day, old technology, plasma TVs had a burn-in issue. The old front projection or rear projection, well, they had burn-in issues. Now, old front projection projectors, okay, front, the rear. No, old rear projection screens are. The TV set up, now, these things are 1980s. So you mean to tell me a TV that had that flaw in 1980 and plasma TVs who had that, and the OLED technology today has burn-in issues? Do you have an idea how jacked up that is right there? You can't game off of that. You will burn things to the friend. Oh my goodness. No. Alright, well, that's good to know. I had no idea. No idea that they did that. Well, it's not the half of the problems on that thing. So you have dealing with OLED burn-in issue. Dealing with OLED burn-in issue in 2024. Yeah, that's good. Dealing with OLED burn-in problem in 2024. Don't you ever bring anything up to me again about how you're going to compare me to an OLED TV. Number one, I can make contrast levels like this on tomorrow. But just after reading a couple of minutes on what these things could TVs go through, you've got to be
And that's not a cheap TV. That's not like an $800, $500, $800 TV. Most TVs cost as much as cars and houses. Or say a car. We get a house for about that price. Alright, so this is how you fix the problem. This is messed up. OLED screens are susceptible to burn in, but here's a way to help prevent it. Avoid static images. Don't reset images on TV for extended periods of time or no pause in games. You have to do that. Such as pause video games or cable channel TV. Oh, mercy. So what I'm doing right here with destroying OLED TV right now, having the remote control TV on the screen in pause, would destroy an OLED right now. I definitely got to put a section. We put this showcase page for this end. We got to put the benefit of our projection technology versus OLED. Because that is freaking unbelievable. Let me see. It's crazy because I've had people come up to me and say, well, in form sites, say that, well, I'd rather buy an OLED than a projector. I don't think you're in the wrong direction going that way, because again, yeah, you have a number of issues. Now, the problem you have with the gray and white screens, they can't be contrast of color, so you run the risk of that anyway. But with instructions, this is where technology is going to. So back when I was coming up, if you had something, you can use it as much as you want. I mean, it rarely break down on you. You really wouldn't have to worry about all that. You really have fun with stuff. Today's stuff now, you have to be careful. You can't use it that much, or it won't work anymore. So the less you use it, the better it works. That's pretty much what they tell you. $80,000 for a TV is going to tell me clearly, I'm reading it right here, over how to make the TV last longer. So basically, you can't pause. I'm pausing right now. You can't really, for long periods of time, you can't pause TV or video games. Yeah, you better watch your kids running TV. They pause into that thing, you're going to definitely have all kinds of issues. Turn off the device. Turn off your device after use. Leaving it on. Oh man, you can't leave it on for more than 6 hours. Are you kidding? We have growing up, we could leave TVs on all day, all night. Even when the Star Spangled Banner popped up. Adjust brightness, lower. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That can't be in there. Adjust brightness, lower the brightness level to 50 or less. Really? A TV? That's why these things are always sitting in these dark environments. Like, why is the TV sitting in an ambient-like controlled environment? Shit, it's a TV. You can't have the brightness. Okay, so you've got to adjust the brightness lower. Brightness lower at 50% or less. Use dark mode. Dark mode uses less pixels. What's the point of having this thing at the end of the day? You can use it anyway. Use dark mode. Dark mode uses fewer pixels and eliminates less light. Enable immersive mode. Immersive mode. This mode hides the negatives, which can cause burnouts. Gee whiz. Oh, it's just, come on, you kidding me. Now let me get this. I said, that's unbelievable. YouTube. OLED demonstrations out of space. This is pathetic. What makes this so pathetic at the end of the day is the fact that you're going to go out and you're going to spend all this money for a TV that technically you really can't use. Because again, there are restrictions in here telling you what you have to do
the prolong the life of your TV's existence. That is crazy. And for that kind of money, so I want to look at this so people can say I'm not. You should know this already if you have one of these. So now when I look at the OLED TV, this is literally what I'm gonna see now. So basically, don't leave images on the screen for extended long periods of time as pause, video games or cable news channels. That's going to, oh man, that's messed up. Turn off your device. Let's see, turn off device. Turn off your device when, let's see, when use, and see, this way, put it away. Turn off your device after and use, and leave it off at least 6 hours. So you have to turn off the device after use, and leave it off for 6 hours? So you can't turn the TV on. Once you turn the TV off, you can't turn it on for 6 hours? I'm sorry, people, but that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You mean to tell me that I'm going to buy a TV that costs that kind of money, and once I turn it off, I can't watch it for 6 hours? Alright, let me see. Adjust brightness to 50% or less. Use dark mode. Dark mode uses fewer pixels, eliminates less light, causing burnout. Use gesture navigation swipe tab instead of using button and can help prevent. You can't even use this darn thing. There is so many things on here you have to do. You gotta be kidding me. Set screen timeout. Make sure your screen turns off at least. Wait. Set screamer timeout. Make sure your screen turns off in less than 30 seconds. Are you freaking kidding me? Set sleep mode. Most others have built-in measurements. However, older models are more likely to experience burnout. Okay, so basically, the older models are more likely to experience it. The newer models still can suffer from it, but you have to go through this freaking checklist. That's like basically looking at the PS5. When the PS5 had this whole entire thing to keep the system from overheating and breaking out on you, you had to basically, you couldn't play the system as much as you wanted to, but the system would overheat. That's not even worth the money. Wow, a different generation at the end of the day. When I was coming up, you had an old TV, you hook up your Atari, you hook up your Genesis and game systems up to it. You leave your games on pause. I played a game called Faxodon. And Faxodon was a game, I never got that right, Faxodon. I don't remember that game, Faxodon. NES game called Faxodon? Yeah, right there. I actually played this game online. It's a freaking amazing game, right? But anyway, it had no pause. This is when the NES came out that didn't have the pause on it. So you basically just had to pause the game. And that's what I did. I had a little 13-inch black and white TV I played on, and I would basically pause the game, and the game would stay on pause until I got around to playing it. Because I had to go to work, come back in, and play the game. Never had to worry about it. That's why people didn't like plasma TVs. Because plasma TVs would burn images right into your screen. But that's pathetic. When you have instructions on your products that you can't even use them, because if you use them, you're going to break them. That's not even worth the money. Yeah, our technology is going to clean up quite well in that section. I believe so. Because at least with my technology, you can leave the projectors on. People are saying, well, what about the lamps? You can burn out the lamps. No, you can't burn out the lamps because our screens have something called FLE technology, which means we can run everything in eco mode if we want to. My projectors don't run on high. All my stuff runs in eco mode, so our lamps last forever. And I'm hard on my stuff at the end of the day. There's literally instructions underneath that thing on what and what you can't do with it.
Man, I had better not have one old person with an OLED TV come up to me and say, well, it's better than your projections. Yeah, right. I read through your stuff just a few minutes ago. It is not. There's just too much going on with it. Too much. It's the same thing that you have for instructions for the PS5 to keep from overheating. No. I'm reading the instructions for the PS5 to keep it from overheating. This is in their instruction manual. Xbox has one there too. Yeah, this is the era you guys are living in now. Can't enjoy your stuff because if you play it, it'll break on you. That is messed up. Yeah, next time somebody chats to me about an OLED TV being more superior, please give me a break. That thing is junk at the end of the day. You mean to tell me that I literally have to go through all that to run it? Listen, when you turn those things off, they're off for 6 hours? Are you kidding me? You gotta wait 6 hours before you can turn that thing back on? Alright, there you go. That's just messed up. No. That's just messed up. We are following the steps that help your PS5 console from overheating to ensure that the air vents on each side of the mirror back instruction not blocked. Jeez, come on. Let's see. Clean your console, positioning your console, updating your console. Updating your console can cause your system to burn out. Well, that's a good one. Pay attention to the warning signs. Right, graphic glitches and crashes. Gee whiz, your system may be getting too hot. Internal fan makes noises. You may experience performance like graphic glitches or crashes. Yeah, that's definitely right there. So you have probably system sputtering. Messages that your PS5 is getting too hot. Or turn off your PS5 and wait for the temperature to go down. Really? I'm done. I'm done. That's what I said. It's insane. That's absolutely insane. It's a console system. You're supposed to play for long periods of time. That's what it is. It's a console system. That's the whole purpose of it, you know. Kids are going to get on there. Make sure my system's overheating. Kids are going to get on there. They're going to game and have fun. That's what they're going to do. And that's what they're supposed to do. All right, people. I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm glad we make our own. I'm glad I built computers. Number one, I'm glad I built computers. I'm happy about that. I'm so glad I do build computers because, again, as I said before, I really don't see the point in ever buying a console system ever again because, again, you know, the way they're making these systems, they're having tons of overheating issues and problems that they're having. And then after just looking at the OLED, you know, I never really looked at the OLED technology. The fact that they pull that amazing black level, yes, that's incredible. But the simple fact that you have to worry about this thing burning out and having burn-ins and narrow viewing cones effects and all this stuff. No, that's not even worth my time at the end of the day. That would never be worth my time. It's just too crazy to go down that road with all that. Definitely not worth it. I'm glad we make our projection screen technology. And I've heard customers saying that they don't want to be near the OLEDs anyway because, again, they're very expensive machines. And again,
Bobby or Janet throw a card through the air and it smacks your screen, well, that's it. Your screen's busted and damaged, and it costs you more money to get that thing fixed. It's not worth it. It's getting to the point now that you're buying things that you can't use. That's all to it. That's like buying a game half made. You buy a game that's broken, and they'll figure somewhere along the line they're going to patch it later on and fix the game for you. But you're just going to buy a game that's half done. And that's sad when we're getting to that point. But thank goodness when it comes to gaming, I design my own computer, so I don't have to worry about that nonsense in the day no more. And yeah, we build our own screen, so I'm never worrying about that. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. I'm going to the forum site and have a conversation about this. The OLED burn-ins. Let me see. OLED burn-ins 2024. This can still happen. Looking at if they upgraded the technology in 2024, the burn-ins is not a myth. OLED TVs are equipped with a previous measurement to reduce the risk of burn-in, but can still happen when prolonged use. Man, I'd be terrified to have my kids. If I had kids, I'd be terrified to have them playing on my TV, because kids get up and they pause games and they can forget. Come back later and say, "Oh shoot, I left the game on pause," and there's your TV right there. So, yeah. I remember one of the biggest problems you had with TVs back then is whether or not if your speakers were shielded from magnets. Magnets would damage your screen, cause the colors to run. So people had a habit of putting their big paper cone speakers right next to their TVs, and then come back and by the next day or either that afternoon and find out that the colors had this weird kind of run all over the picture. Like the colors actually just all melted together. And that came from when you had speakers sitting too close to your TV. It would damage your TV. People find out later on they damaged the screen, and then they started making speakers that were shielded so the magnetic field couldn't touch your tube and couldn't damage it. That's one of the problems you had way back then. But this right here is insane. You can't really play the TV that long. So let me see. I'm gonna see if this is really true. You have to wait 6 hours before you can turn your OLED back on. So, is it okay to leave my OLED on for long periods of time without rest? Honestly, it probably would damage it. That's crazy. So wait, how do they use these things in sports bars and stuff? How long should I wait before plugging in my LG OLED TV? Are you kidding me? I found 67 hours. This is what you people go through with OLEDs? That's messed up. Yeah, we're going to use this to our advantage point. That is messed up. You got to wait 6 to 7 hours at room temperature or overnight. Gee whiz, don't feed it after midnight, it might turn into something. That is crazy how long a period of time you watch an OLED TV. Warning to all current future OLED owners. OLED screen burn-ins can happen. Oh, look at this. This is ABS Forms talking about this one. Most random problem. Look, they removed it. That's what I said. That's what I like about ABS Forms. Because people will come on here and they'll tell you things that are very important that you need to know. And ABS Forms will remove what they're saying because, again, it conflicts with their room at the end of the day. They don't like you saying certain things. You know what I mean? If you say certain things and it conflicts with their rules and regulations, which isn't, someone's on here and had an OLED TV, and the OLED TV had a problem, right? And they're going to make the announcement on AVS forums because they're on there. AVS forums will shut them up to keep them quiet, and that's what they did. They removed this guy's forum because out here it literally says, someone's saying, warning to all current future OLED owners, and they basically talk about that TV all the time. They probably get sponsorship from it. So the fact that they removed it, why would you remove it? What are you saying? That's what I like about AVS forums. They hush people up. So this guy had something important to say about these TVs, and you go to click on it, and it's just nothing new. They're known for doing this. And they removed him. Warning current. Okay, here it is. He's back in. Normal TVs. Let me see. OLED screens burning has happened to normal TVs. What happened? Yeah, we already know that already. Who's biting my feet? That was it, you? Biting my feet down there. With his screen burning, yeah. What to say? Put him back in there. Yeah, this is people right here complaining about the TVs burning out. Burning. Did I explain any of this to you? I'm gonna go to Best Buy. I'm gonna look at one of these TVs at Best Buy, and I'm gonna see exactly what they tell me. Cause I got a lot of questions to ask them. 12 hours a day? What the freak? Oh, that's 12 hours a day. All right. What happens if you burn an OLED for a month? What happens if you use an OLED TV for 2 months and don't turn it off? Yeah, definitely not worth the money at all, period. Not worth the money at all, period. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. We got to put this mental note because I do have an individual that's popping in and off of our channel. Again, I told you that we have some people on our channel that are very special. Hello, I'm talking to you. Very special. If you're thinking popping in and popping off, again, videos for everybody. So we uplink these to several servers. Again, they go everywhere. So you leaving on and off doesn't affect anything at all. All right? All right. Bye-bye. So anyway, as I said before, yeah. Look at this right here. There's no way in the world I would spend this kind of money. There's no way in the world I would ever spend this kind of money for a TV. $80,000, $60,000 for a TV that has this kind of problems. I never really looked into the OLEDs before. I gotta go pop over to Best Buy. I got some questions I gotta ask. I wonder if they was talk about anything here that I just read about these TVs. It isn't just one era. It's a whole lot of people complaining about these TVs. Like, it's really that bad. Like, you gotta be kidding me. So you can't have them on for long periods of time. You run the risk of which can permanently can't be fixed. Gee whiz. So you run the risk of an image burn anywhere around it. God forsake, if you got kids at the end of the day, if you have kids at the end of the day and they're playing and they leave your game on pause and they walk away, your system could get damaged. They said the larger TVs deal with narrow viewing cone. OLED TVs that deal with narrow viewing cone effect. OLED TV viewing angle problems. Well, you know what? It usually comes with, whew, man. Bravos had the burn-ins. LGs have the burn-ins. The biggest problem with OLED TVs. Color accuracy. One of the biggest problems with OLED screens is color accuracy. OLED TVs suffering from color accuracy. OLEDs can have color accuracy issues due to the number of factors included. Color shift. Gee, so these things don't even produce proper color. Color shift. OLED screens can experience color shift over time, which can significantly change the appearance of color on the screen. Let's see, image retention. Image retention, TVs can expand temporarily or permanently, resulting in image on the screen, which can delay for a long period. Gee whiz, there's so much stuff here. No, I'm good. I'm saving my money. I have no way in the world I'm going near one of these things. That's too, it's insane. That's insane. In the world I would go near one of those things. I gotta go, people. I want to check out this this PC built. No, we don't. I'm not buying that. That's way too much nonsense to go through. You have to basically come in and turn the system off. It can't be on that long. You run the risk of overheating. You can't pause. I gotta have the pausing stuff all the time in the middle of stuff. Boy, it's a good thing I read through all that. If I mind if I bought one of those things and turned around and I have the pausing things and walking away, I would have damaged my screen just like that. It's got to be off for turn it off. Got to be off 6 or 7 hours before you can turn it back on. That is a freaking headache. There is no way in the world I'm going through that nonsense. Oh, heck no. This is going to, basically, at the end of the day, well, they're making things complicated. It just brings us more money to our company. That's it. So basically, yeah, that's a lot of headache to go through for an OLED TV. Ain't even worth it for 60 to 80,000. Heck, even 5,000 is not even worth it for those things. OLED TV costs. OLED TV, 2024 model, 80 inches. Let me see, 80 inches. Yeah, that kind of money at the end of the day to go through that freaking nonsense, you have lost your marbles. There's no way in the world I would do that. There's no way in the world. No way in the world. I had no idea they were plagued like that. I got to go to the forum site, have this conversation real quick. That's insane. Yeah, that's why I know people aren't going near those things. You want a 77 inch, that's going to cost you $5,000 for 77 inches. Let's go with over 83 inches. Gee whiz, over 83 inches. A 98 is going to cost you $6,000. Yeah, good luck with all that. I'm just happy that we're going to be able to provide better screens. That aluminum technology is going to be absolutely incredible, so I can't wait for that. All right, I got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.